game to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Cougar 19.
This is Walker on second. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On third down, Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First play, Murray's letting it rip. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, this is Etienne. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, Remo. Let's go. 70 Lions.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. We're working a couple yards past the line. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on. Ready?
Staying with Walker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Walker on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun now for Milrow.
defense right there. They thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Walker running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. And a Cardinal 1st down.
Again, it's Murray to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. and a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready, set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
One knock line. Here we go, here we go.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Walker running to the right. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks tied up late in the 1st. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Another throw coming from Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Murray on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. So a punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. A lot of space ahead. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on. Set. Gravity line.
Running with Walker again. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Okay, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
1st down and goal to go.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cougars. Ready up.
Running is Walker. Still fighting forward. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. The Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And the man is there to knock that away. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Murray here on 1st down. Into the hands of Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, this is Etienne. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that right near the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 8 Cuddy.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one now some 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
You know, Kip, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. I'll air it out on third. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Murray from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's the rookie from Auburn. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Running left. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Second down, Walker's going to get it again. This is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
They'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Cardinals grab it. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll roll from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. No, they get him yet again. Darion Kendrick with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, hey, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way.
Big game downfield. And he gets this down near. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
It's Walker on again. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either going to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up, it cost him that catch.
Green.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On the carry, it's Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Runs him over the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So to the hurry up here. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No, ready.
They go with Walker here. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go! Alert! Panther 60. Jack Panther. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the Jets sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now an inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lead by 14. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for Cardinals.
1st and 10. Murray. And they pick him up again. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. When into the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The news probably going his way in the near future, and somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They kick the running back in motion. Murray here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's second down.
There's one.
Back to the air, Murray. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing again, Murray. It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 41. Now give left side. It's around him. He's got space. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
On the set.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Staying with Walker. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And It sets up Seattle with first down.
Okay, ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Another carry for him. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. A fifth rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Big ace open. Big ace open.
Murray. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Murray set up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield. Barner to the 48. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
That's one.
A gain of 27.
Here's Murray.
And the Cardinals
Escapes the pocket. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
What? 2-2.
Another throw coming from Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Big ace open. Go.
Cardinals. First down. First and goal.
Well run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Throwing here, Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Catch. Let go.
First play in the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
This is Walker on second. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running this one left. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Walker running right. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push-up run, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
No. Let's go.
This is Charbonnet heading right. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
The Seahawks, 1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Hand out to the back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready.
Smith. We will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle. It's the NFL. Nick, start with a pass. Taking a shot on the first play. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
It's a loss of 3.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flushed out now to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another long
Inside the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Reeves is hit. He lost that football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Nix out of the pistol. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Has it down close. First and 10 now from the 30. Rolling from the gun here. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Looking deep, back over the middle it goes. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are finally tackled. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Getting out to his left. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Nix. Going deep on the right. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. Oh, we've got a collision in the backfield, Brock. That football's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to try to profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field. It's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is a better outcome.
The surprising 4th down. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on, son. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. There's Harvey running from his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nix urging everybody to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Escapes out to the left. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. They'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
He's running for it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. This is caught. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Nix. Escapes a sack. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Nix holds on to it. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Nix from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
And he gets in. Touchdown! Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So to the side.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.